Hello everyone, my name is Richard Ellsworth. Welcome to Mountain Sage Healing Arts, where you can find weekly videos to help you reclaim your health and your life to heal from anything. I offer health coaching and life coaching, which can be accessed through my Facebook page, Mountain Sage Healing Arts, or through the contact link on my website at mountainsagehealingarts.com. If you're watching this on YouTube, please hit the bell icon to subscribe, as well as the thumbs up button to like the video. This will trigger the algorithm to display my videos to more people. Every other video I release will be on life coaching, and the videos in between on health coaching. This is my first life coaching video where I'll be explaining how to create the life you want through the law of assumption, how it ultimately works, and what you can do to immediately start making positive changes in your own life. So let's begin. The law of assumption is based on the fact that the outer world, the reality we live in and experience every day, is a hologram, a mirror of the thoughts and beliefs that are going on in our inner world. This means that when we focus on something we want and rewrite our beliefs to be that of what we want to see in our reality, our three-dimensional reality will then conform to fit those beliefs and give us what we want. So how is this possible? Well, we each have our own individual realities. There's an infinite number of parallel realities that exist already with exactly what we want. All we have to do is move ourselves into the reality that contains what we want by imagining it and staying firm in our beliefs and our faith that it will happen. We have to impress the reality we want to be in into our subconscious mind. Then there'll be a short time delay while our outer worlds catch up to match our inner worlds. The only thing that can stop that from happening is doubt. And that's why it's the law of assumption, because what we assume to be true will happen. So what do we need to do to create a change that we want? Well, it starts in the imagination. Most people want their outer realities to change first for them to believe that they can have what they want, but in actuality it works the other way around. Our inner worlds need to change first for the outer world to match it. The first step is to get a clear idea of what you want, then create an imaginal scene or an imaginal act that implies that you already have it. Next, relax, get in a comfortable position, focus on your breathing, count down from a high number, focus on relaxing all of your body parts individually, concentrate on the spot in the center of your forehead between your eyebrows, and just observe the sensations that you're feeling. Any of these methods will relax you and pull you into the present moment. Now it's time to visualize. Bring your imaginal scene into your mind and make it as real as possible. You want to be the one experiencing it in first person, not as though you're watching yourself in a movie. Bring in all of your senses to make it real. What do you see? What do you hear? What do you smell? What do you feel? What are your thoughts in that moment? Think from the scene, not as someone watching the scene. Then replay the scene a few times or as many times as you need to for it to feel as real as possible. If you've done it successfully, when you open your eyes, you should be surprised that you're not in your imaginal scene, just in the way you might wake up from a dream. Then you let it go. You forget about it and you trust without a doubt that it will happen. If you have negative thoughts about it throughout the day, rewrite those thoughts the moment you have them to reflect the thoughts you would actually have if you already had what you wanted. If you were to think, life is so hard right now because I don't have any money, instantly change that thought to life is so easy and amazing because I have more money than I know what to do with. Remember that it's human and natural to have doubts, so you don't need to resist them. Acknowledge them, let them pass through you, change your negative beliefs and thoughts to positive intentions, and trust that you can still get what you want. It's also helpful at this point to detach from your desire by reminding yourself that it would be really nice if you could get what you want, and you absolutely can get it, but you don't need it. You'll be okay if you don't get it. In other words, you need to be happy with your current reality, because the idea is to live from the end. You need to think and feel as though you already have what you want. If you had what you want, you would be satisfied with your current reality. So ask yourself how you can feel the way you would feel if you already had what you wanted, without needing your outside reality to change first. When you can capture that feeling and trust that it will happen no matter what the current circumstances are, a perfect sequence of events will unfold to bring you to the exact scene you imagined. It's possible that some of those circumstances will seem as though they're moving you away from your goal in the opposite direction. But you can look at that as a test, a final attempt from your subconscious to see if you're truly committed to what you asked for. As long as you can hold on to that belief and ignore your current reality, you will without a doubt shift into the reality you asked for. Let me give an example from my own life as to how this works. About 4 months ago, I moved across the country and I needed a place to live. I had previously lived in this part of the world before in a beautiful house that I had fallen in love with up in the mountains with a stunning view and neighbors who were amazing friends. After a few months, I had to return home for the holidays and sadly relinquish the incredible place I'd come to love so much. I was so worried that I wouldn't be able to find a place when I came back, that the place wouldn't be as great as the other place, and I would just constantly miss it and be wishing for something better. But I sat down when I was back at home every day on my break at work, and I imagined exactly what I wanted. I imagined how great it would feel to be living in a place with an amazing view up in the mountains, close to my friends whom I'd lived near before. I imagined loving the place and feeling like it was home. And then I let it go. I told myself that it could absolutely happen, and that all I had to do was trust and know that it was possible. So I waited. And while I was waiting, I enjoyed my current reality, spending time with family, friends, reminding myself occasionally that everything would work out, that even when I was having doubts, I could still get what I wanted. And then it happened. A perfect bridge of incidences unfolded. A close friend told me that another friend had a place that had just been remodeled into a studio apartment, and that they were planning on charging the same amount that I'd been paying at the other place where I'd lived before. The place was in the mountains and only 10 minutes from my close friends. I was then told that there were other people interested, and I started to have doubts again. But then I reminded myself that in my reality there's only competition if I believe there is. So I affirmed to myself that I could still get what I want. So I flew back across the country, and a friend picked me up from the airport, and we immediately drove up the mountain to see this new place. It was perfect. It had a breathtaking view, too, next to a gorgeous meadow and a river with rolling hills surrounding it, reminiscent of something you might see in Ireland. And to top it off, I could move in the very next day. And so I did. And I've loved it just as much as the previous place since I moved in. Still here now. So that's how manifesting works. Don't take my word for it. Go out and test it like I did. If someone told me that this is how the universe worked a few years ago, I would have told them they were crazy. But I tested it. I started with small things that were easier to believe, like open parking spaces, no traffic, free food, seeing rainbows, getting phone calls from people I hadn't talked to in a while. And then I moved on to bigger things, like the perfect girl of my dreams, the perfect place to live, the perfect job, etc. And it all happened. It wasn't easy at first, but it gets easier the more you visualize and the more you believe in the things you want. 2 years after I started manifesting now, I create the things I want 90 to 95% of the time. And you can do it too. Alright, well that's it for now. Peace, light, and healing to everyone. Again, please subscribe to this channel by clicking the bell icon below. Please like it with the thumbs up button. Also feel free to comment and visit our website and our Facebook page to learn more about us, or set up a coaching session tailored to your individual needs so you can have the health you want and the life you deserve. You can also email me at mountainsagehealingarts@gmail.com. Thanks for listening.